men's over 60s as Netherlands take on Scotland. Let's look at the team lineups, and for the Dutch, well, like the Scots, looking for a win in this competition. Only got 1 point in 2015. Chantal de Cuba was busy against the English in the opening day, the goalkeeper, but we're looking to try and hopefully not have quite so much to do. One or two referees forward, they did look like they could cause a threat, the likes of Hank Strybosch, the captain, Elizabeth Boone as well, a player to watch out for. In that side, Voljo Mojic is the manager. For Scotland, captained by Maggie McClellan, they had a tough shift against the English as well in defeat. Moira Anderson and Janice Moore were the two that could well be scorers if they get the chance in the final third. Sheila Reid is their goalkeeper. Neil Sinclair is the coach for the side, who are new into this competition for 2017, looking to get their first 3 points. Big support from both. There is a presentation to our right with the over 75s, the English side, which is great to see. And the Scots in their huddle. Some good support from both teams, as I say here. So all ready to go then here. Scotland in their traditional blue, going from right to left. Home crowd looking for a big performance from the Scottish side. Dutch with only a draw to their account in 2015, looking to win in this competition in 2017. There will be a presentation later on with pool face England winning their 2 games, 6 points out of 6, being the awesome side. And after the main European Cup phase, there is going to be games against the rest of the sides involved in the competition, which are treated like friendlies, you can call them, but to make sure everyone plays each other. But the main European Cup phase, England will be the winners. We'll keep up to date. There is another game going on behind us on pitch 2 in this competition concurrently. The Alex ladies of England against the Lions GGM team. Down the channel then is Elizabeth Boone. None of these sides have yet scored in the competition from their first game, if we're looking to do so. England defeating Scotland by 3-0 on the opening day of the competition for them. There's a 4-0 scoreline for the Dutch in their opening game against the English, so shows you the gap between England and some of the other sides involved. These two looking to try and get something, a win for both sides, particularly the Scotland side in the first competition, weren't involved in 2015. Very busy National Hockey Centre, as said. There is the presentation going to our right with the over 75 English players within the main European Cup phase of the over 75s before they go and play the rest of the sides, the invitational and sides in that competition, similar to this tournament. Dutch have started fairly well here. Ball for looking for Boone. Can't tell you, there has been an early goal in another game behind us. Mary Schwer has given the Alex ladies the lead against the Lions GGM. Ninth goalless in the first 3 minutes here. Ball with Cecil Voskins. Cecil Voskins forward. Driven across, but that's away from Henrik Freilosch, the Dutch captain. Noah Duncan will try and get the game restarted here for Scotland. Duncan forward. Back by Bathgate. McClellan. Bathgate trying to help out its way. Came back for Hoskins and forward for Boone. Through the middle is Brackle, but taken. Back inside in white. The Netherlands in the white and black today. Still with the familiar orange socks. Switched across by Hoskins. Scotland trying to steal it. Anderson. Cross for Reid. Bathgate back to the captain again for Scotland. McClellan across. Brackle do some tough times to try and get round Charlotte Barrett like that. Barrett very good there at the back. Stopped one or two big moments against English. I mean, a bigger score line. Scotland hang in. Gonna go. Good skill. Anderson. Not quite finding more. For Van Rees. Quite a lot of changes of possession early on here. Aileen Smith forward. Moore trying to take it here. Space opening up. Support out there in Mackey. Good little touch to win it back to the Dutch. And Moore not happy that she was penalised for attempting to get the ball back there. Flick through there. Mackey found Moyer. Play on, says the umpires, but penalty corner is signalled now. So Scotland have a penalty corner here. Moyer Anderson to inject. Dutch defence taking a little while to get on it. And it goes for McClellan. Bathgate, McClellan, all very tight on the edge of the day. Dutch press on, Mackey. It's going to be a turnover. Francine De Boy and Naomi Cato, the two Dutch officials in charge in pink. I know after the game yesterday, the Scotland game yesterday against England, Naomi Cato, the Dutch umpires in charge, she was alongside one of the young up-and-coming umpires in Harriet Hanwell of Ireland. I know she was, I think, tweeting about yesterday on social media how it was a great privilege to be umpiring alongside someone with so much experience of the game and umpiring the game down the years and decades. So an inspiration for some of the young umpires. There is young umpires involved across the games.
We're just about to start with the medal ceremony for the men's over 75 trophy tournament.
0-0 here after 9 minutes. It's been an absolutely stunning start for the LX ladies in the pitch behind us. After 6 minutes, they're 3-0 up against the Lions GGM team.
And the medal presented by David Sweetman, Chief Executive of Scottish Hockey. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to put your hands together for
Mary Schwer with 2 goals in the first 6 minutes for the LX ladies of England, and Maggie Fazy with the other goal. So LX ladies 3-0 up in another game happening in this competition behind us in pitch 2. Turning, trying to wriggle away is Charlotte Barrett. Finding losing out throws here to Elizabeth Boone. And Scotland win the ball back. Smith forward for Anderson. Scotland looking to break with pace. Anderson is a threatening player. Bit of a in the way moment between Bathgate and McCloymont. Had to watch the tensions of the Dutch forward line there that would put the pressure on. Reid's having to battle to keep it in a possession, but the pass whistle goes, will stay with her. Looks like a huge gap here. Anderson, Dutch have been caught out a little bit here. Anderson trying to roll it in, and it come off the foot at dead. Penalty corner. And I think Strybosch, I did see her kind of looking there thinking, why is there so much space there? Scotland took advantage and have a short corner.
And the runners up in the gents over 75 Fluid Trophy, the good friends Alliance.
So bounces for the Scottish captain. Kellen back in for Anderson. Way by it goes, but a different, more direct attack there from the penalty corner. Scotland with a couple of the better half chances so far in this opening first 15 minutes. Barrett looking to try and nick it back, but here is Elizabeth Boone. Back with the long corner for Boone to take. And Dutch looking to try and wriggle themselves a chance. Going to reach Hoskins. Scotland will be happy with that.
Absolutely delighted to have the Australian over 75 national team with us. They played against the teams in the European Cup and they're playing against the trophy tournament side. The Australian team will now come down and pick up the American medal. Thank you very much.
And Walder for Boone. Just a little behind Strybosch. Couldn't stay live for Bernink. Back by Strybosch. Final 90 seconds just under of the quarter. Highland as well, and away come Scotland with the ball. Scullion was looking to hammer it away. Plymouth. Will be a Scottish free hit. Korean Scullion coming on after the start of play off the sidelines, and now Anderson gets space spotted. They've had a bit of joy down the left side. Wilson. So Scottish free hit. Final 35 seconds here. Both side looking to deliver a ball into the circle. Reed's ball wasn't the best as Monique Bernink takes it. Bathgate trying to help it. Babsburg listed to end of the quarter is going to come though. And it's been a steady first 15 minutes for both these sides, but Scotland may well just feel a slightly edge. A couple of half chances as both sides looking for a win in this competition. It is Netherlands 0, Scotland 0. Second quarter underway. Netherlands 0, Scotland 0 so far in the first 15. Both sides with heavy defeats against England in their opening game. Both sides without a goal in this competition from their opening game. As I mentioned, the presentations to our right in the stand for the over-75s European Cup. England winning that as the top European side. Australia getting their recognition and a souvenir for finishing top of the pool, but eligible to win the European Cup competition. And there'll still be games with those sides. The rest of the sides that are involved in the pool as friendlies, the same for the women's competition. England winning their 2 games, so they'll be top of the pile and picking up the cup. There still will be games with the rest of the sides as friendlies. We will have games on this pitch, including the Scotland side on Friday against the Alliance GM team. The LX ladies from England 4-0 up against the GGM Alliance team after the first quarter. Andy adding to the goals. In fact, she's backed herself 5th goal now for the LX ladies. Debbie Gorod getting 1-2. So 5-0 now, LX ladies behind us. Scotland furrow forward with Scullion. Play on, says the umpire. Cross from Moyer across the edge of the D. Turn from Scullion. And a turnover. Down the ball goes. Come to defend is Aileen Smith, and defended well to claim the ball back. On to the D it comes, but Van Hassel couldn't quite claim it. Taken back by Smaller, but the ball forward for the two that were chasing the climb up one of those, and John Mackey the other. Quickly given back to Scotland. Scullion. Souness dispossessed by Mulder. Good run this from the Dutch. Boone once again. The real presence Seems to be the real one that's trying to get attack going. Not too much in the pass from Scullion. Turnover, and again Charlotte Barrett absolutely impressive in that back line. Goes against the Scots, free hit to the Dutch. Hoskins or Van Wonkhuizen. Got time on the ball. More work defensively for Scotland, comfortably done. Barrett to Reid. Change over for the Dutch in possession. Van Hassel's ball was looking for Van Rees. And Rees has got 4-5 blue players around, but somehow Van Hassel's got it back and wriggled some space. Into the circle. Space if they can find it. Van Rees in the centre. Dotted away by McClellan. Just over 6 minutes left in this second quarter. It's still been fairly caged between the two sides. The Dutch have came into it a little bit more, you would say, in the second quarter. Climate turns. Looking to keep it in play, did really well. Just the support not around. Fired across for Voskins to try and clear for the Dutch, but taken back here by Reid. Netherlands will try and get it away a second time. Maybe a slightly risky one to go backwards. Yvonne Wilson was putting the pressure on, and now Anderson trying to get it back, and well, good pressure. Can it pay off for Scotland? So McClymont. Means with the host nation at this event. Women's side here, the o60 side. Trying to thread through a pass here. Came through for Wilson. Half clear McClymont into the circle. Going to be a penalty corner. And they were patient there. Ball was into the D. And infringement, which means there is a chance from his penalty corner. Just under 4 minutes left of the second period. Scotland looking for the first goal in the tournament since coming into the competition for 2017. And Moira Anderson with the injection. Douglas to the left, captain there, McClellan in the middle. Here is Douglas. It's kicked by the keeper. Clymont, scramble, and away. Closest we've come to a goal. So a bit of sustained pressure from Scotland over that last minute or so. From open play then from the penalty corner. And now they've picked this back up quite quickly. Scully though under pressure, but here's Barrett. Reid. McClellan. Scottish ball. Space to the right if Hampton wants to use it instead towards McClymont. There, there's a chance possibly. Wilson another save to Kuba this time. A full stretch as much as you could. Scotland are trying to camp themselves in this final third now. Final 2 minutes of the quarter till half time. Unfortunately that fizzled out for side who were in the ascendancy there. Only one side in the ascendancy in the other game in pitch 2. The Alex Ladies are heading toward half time with an 8-0 lead. In fact, there is Hooter, I can just hear behind us, against Alliance GM. Andy's got 4 goals, Debbie Gorod with 1, Mary Schwer with 2, Maggie Fazy with 1 as well. So very good stuff from the second English side involved in the women's competition, but it will be the England main team that will win the European Cup title. Day 4 of the WGMA Grand Masters here from Glasgow. Our main focus of our live coverage here on pitch 1. And we're heading towards half time in this second game of the day in this women's match between the Netherlands and Scotland. Both sides looking for the first point or the first win in the competition. Scotland joining for 2017 as a host nation. And you'd say they've had the better of the game, but no goals as yet. Monique van der Weijden trying to get it back and had support in Van Hassel, who's won the free hit as the clock ticks down towards half time. A couple of the main chances for Scotland in the last few minutes came from a bit of good work from open play and then a penalty corner. Had the one or two more half chances of note, but as we head into the 10-minute period, we'll take a short pause as it is the Netherlands nil, Scotland nil. Welcome back here to Glasgow. There's a nice little sign there. Actually, a Dutch supporter earlier came and spoke to us and said, "Can you let's have a little look at that?" I think a Dutch fan's kids made that, so good to see that. I'm sure you've probably seen it during play. For our live coverage so far, we're heading into the third quarter and we are underway. 0-0 between the Netherlands and Scotland. Scotland certainly upped it towards the end, the last 5 minutes or so of the second quarter. Looking to try and back themselves a goal. Both sides haven't scored yet in the competition. Netherlands were in this competition in 2015. Unlike Scotland, and it was a 4-team pool and they only picked up 1 point. Driven well from Mali's Breezers. Not too much pace on that. Cross from Breezers again. Van Wonkhe's in. Cut out though by Scotland. Good work by Jane Neal. Cross from Souness. Crellin couldn't reach that. Netherlands have it back with Strijbosch. Moore coming away with it and supporting Maureen Bathgate. Reid. Souness up looking for Bathgate once more, but 5-6 defenders around. Strijbosch. Pass is going to easily go by for a Scotland ball. Back quickly to Jacqueline Van Locasen. Nice idea, but too much on that pass. Joe Reid looking to turn. Bathgate. Will Anderson lost out. Strijbosch came away with it. Cross from Van Hassel. Up it bounced off McClellan. That's showing a bit of life here in this third quarter now. Strijbosch in and Van Hassel. A long corner. Belgium Moy trying to Stipulated it should be a penalty corner, but just a long corner. Once we get a ball, that is. Well, Duncan. Blocking the way. Mika van Hassel will try once more. Spotted space for his Brazers. Gilry trying to get the stick in. Still remains with the Netherlands. First time they've had a minute or two down this side, the Scotland side of the field. Van Hassel, that's taken away by Bathgate, and off Scotland come. Not too many forwards, only one player. Strybosh got it back, but no advantage deemed umpire. And Lockhazen. Another Dutch free hit. Good pressure put on by Strybosh. There was the space out that side, but Brazers losing out to Scullion. 3 coming forward here for Scotland. Dotted to Janice Moyer. Kazan and Jane Neal coming together, and the Netherlands hit it back. Certainly had the better of it in this quarter so far, the Dutch. Minutes played in another game behind this in this competition. LX Ladies 8, Alliance GGM 0. No goals so far in the third quarter, a bit of a surprise. Strybosh did well to get it back to the Netherlands. They've got a penalty corner here this time though. Persistence paid off. Will be the Dutch captain next Strybosh to inject here. Elizabeth Booten is in the centre. It's going to be Boone to drive, and that comes to an end. Cloymont trying to get it back for our side. Barrett. Netherlands looking to try something different in the attack. What it was from Van Lonkhuizen. Strijbosch into Bernink. Into the edge of the circle. Did it come off a foot? It did. Clever play off Karine Scullion. And our second penalty corner in fairly quick succession here for the Netherlands. Alex Strijbosch to inject again in this pocket in the centre this time. It's Mars Brazers. Bernink behind in the centre. Brazers a bit of a mistrap though. Bernink rescued it. Van Hassel. And Smith well. Van Hassel though again. Oh, and it's going to fall through. And they have scored. And it is the captain, Henning Strijbosch, and they have up to it in the third quarter, and they've punished the Scots, driven in with some ferocity. And the opening goal for the Dutch in this competition, they have it. They're looking for a win in this competition, which they never got in 2015. They lead with 4.5 minutes left in this third period. Scotland, who had, you would say, the best of the first half, first two quarters. Netherlands clinical up the other end in this third quarter where they have had the better. Duncan, and it goes so, and Ron Wilson was in the centre. That would have been some reply by Scotland. And maybe a break here, potentially. Bernink wins a free hit from Barrett. Fraser's ball up for Bernink. Still going here actually. Eventually stopped. And Lonkhuizen. Steady jaunt down the channel. Turn for McCoymont. McCoymont not happy with that, but Netherlands will get it back. Oh, and wonderful control this. Anderson did so well. McCoymont. Scotland trying to still get this equalising goal now. Bracers with the defending. Duncan to try and get something towards the D. Oh, and the frustrations. Anderson and a lot of the Scottish coaching team not happy. Neil Sinclair, the coach. That's been gifted straight back to Barrett. 45 seconds left on the big scoreboard clock, you'll see. Barrett still going into the circle. Oh, and that didn't come to anything in the end. The second tick down, this break won't come to anything because the clock's going to go 0 now, and that is the end of the third quarter. Alex Strybos with the goal. Big goal, could be in the context of the game, could be their first win of this year's competition. Didn't win in 2015. They have the lead against Scotland by a goal to nil. Final quarter then, and we are 15 minutes away from the conclusion of this game. As it stands, 15 minutes away the Netherlands are from picking up a win. Scotland, for all their efforts in the first two quarters, outdone by some good Dutch play. And the third played better of the two in that period. That's some ball across from Scullion. No one found. Joe Reid's going to get this back. Clymont starting to turn. Clymont still. Barrett. It's high, and well, the conversations with the Scottish players to the umpire as well that came high off a Dutch stick possibly, but umpires have given it a turnover. That was loose. Walder losing it. Look at the pace here. Scullion support in the middle, and Anderson's there. She misses it and can't follow up behind. There's Yvonne Wilson. Scotland have upped the gear in this final quarter, looking for a go back. Wonderful passage of play. Great stuff from Corinne Scullion. That's trying to fling it forward, but Cleland back. Barrett. Buglass. And from McClymont. Scullion. Stays with Scotland. Buglass looking for some help. Into the circle, McClymont trying to get there also. Here's Wilson. Wilson, McClymont left the line. Here's Reid. Through the legs. Scullion gets it back. A bit of a little scramble off the foot of Scullion. That'll come to an end. But encouraging signs if you are a supporter of the host nation. Bathgate's pass back to Scullion. Off the foot of Stegman. Douglas back to Scullion. Turnover to the annoyance of the Scottish bench. Walder thought that wasn't the best. McClymont. Scotland's going to pile all the pressure back on again. Going through for McClymont. Oh, it's a penalty corner. Became a bit of a scrum in there. And injury for Breesers is down. Tiredness creeping in as well for both sides. Nothing too serious, but there was a clattering between the two players. Also led to this penalty corner. Good I'll chat there with Glasgow McClymont as well. Scotland have a penalty corner. Moira Anderson to inject. Captain McClellan to the left of the centre. Maureen Bathgate to the right. Buglass to the furthest left. Wilson furthest right. Just in behind the four is Scullion. There's McClellan. And it's wide. Off target. It's a bit loose there from the defence there, the Scottish defender and Smith and Rees. Now she goes some support in Strybosh. Can be a sucker punch if they don't score from here. That roll up off her body part, play on, says the umpire. Cleared for Reid to get. Advantage as it came off her foot. Buglass losing it to Strybosh. Hooked over her away. Not the most orthodox, but McCormick keeps it in to clear. Picked up by Scully once more and racing away by Valder. And it goes for Buglass. Still time left here for Scotland, 7 minutes on the clock. Buglass to try and fire a Clymont into the circle. Buglass, Scullion. Clymont trying to keep it alive. Back it goes for another long corner. Buglass once more. Clymont for Scullion. Oh, and just lost the touch of the ball. Ball comes all the way back to the heart of the defence. And Bending doing well against Smith to hack it off her. And Hassel, Bending 1-2. Not for long. Scullion. Space in front, taken by Anderson. Still a Scottish ball. Scullion's got time to get it into the circle, up it goes. All the way to the other side now. Dutch are maybe not quite hanging on, but They're a bit more camped in this period than even in the first two quarters, where Scotland were probably slightly better. This has been all about the attack against defence. It's felt like in this fourth quarter a bit more. Green Scullion through the legs. Mackey, and they have the penalty corner. Felt like they've had to work hard to claim it, but still alive here for side trailing to Alex Strybosch's goal in the 41st minute. Lloyd Anderson to fire once more. McClellan in the middle. Buglass to the left of her. Goes to Buglass. Up off the body of Van Lonkhuizen. Remains a Scottish ball. Just a free hit now. McClellan. And I don't think she went 5 there, so that comes to an end, and Netherlands just running down the clock that a little bit more. Holding on to the lead. Looking for their first win. Anderson will get it back here. Barrett. Space opening up. A swipe in the circle from Breezers, but no one in blue behind. Buglass's ball for Bathgate. Scottish free hit. Getting a bit tense now here. Bathgate across, missed by Anderson. Anywhere will do. Ball from Smith given back to Netherlands, but she gets it back now. Scullion. Wire across for Anderson. Lovely skill. Bathgate. Just been staying here and just dotted to safety. Bathgate will have it down in that corner. Last 2 minutes here. Netherlands camped in the D. Scullion, that's lost fair and square. Buglass though. Long corner. Anderson for McClellan. Staying up. Barrett. We're trying to turn, and Lonkhuizen just takes it out. So into the final 60 seconds. Off it comes Bathgate's leg. Ball from Breezers. Gives it straight back to Scotland. Fell long, it's fell kindly. Oh, almost in towards Wilson. Here from Breezers again. Buglass, final 20 seconds. Scullion. It is a Dutch ball. It is going to be the Dutch game. They're going to take the 3 points. They never got a win. The cheers are chanting on in the crowd, but no win in 2015. The Netherlands have won now, and they are totally happy about that. Captain's goal from Henrik Strijbos. The crucial goal, and for Scotland, well, it was a game which ebbed and flowed. Possibly for 3 of the 4 quarters, you'd say Scotland would be edged in terms of chances, but that 1 quarter where the Dutch had some great play, they scored from it. And despite being camped in their final third, Scotland couldn't get themselves a goal. And in this women's competition, in this main cup phase, England will take the 6 points out of 6, but Netherlands will get themselves a win in the competition. There will still be games between all the sides, friendly games with all the women's sides after this, with all the other teams, including the GM side, the Lions sides and the like. Just to bring up to date with the other English side involved, the LX Ladies, a 12-0 win. It finished up against the Lions GGM team. 5 goals from Anne Day, 2 from Debbie Garrod, 2 from Mary Schwer, 2 from Maggie Fazy, and Annie Thomas as well getting on the scoreboard there. So we'll take a pause, and we will be focusing our attentions for our final 2 games of the day onto the European Cup over 60s in Pool A. We watched Pool B yesterday, some interesting action. We'll be into Pool A as Belgium take on France next, Ireland against England at 2 o'clock. So do join us in around about 15-20 minutes time for our next game. But final score here, the Netherlands 1, Scotland 0.